Take your hands out your pocket! Take your hands out your pocket!
Watch out.
Okay, nothing in here.
No, this is my smoke.
Okay.
Here are 12 harrowing times when officers didn't know they were dealing with their very last case, starting with the indiscriminate mass shooting that occurred in Los Angeles, California on May 31st, 2025.
He's moving, he's moving!
Where you hit, brother?
They hit me right in the face, bro. They went through the punch on my head. Okay.
Around 7:12 p.m., dispatch received a very distressing 911 call.
911 emergency.
Hi, there's somebody outside shooting down the street.
What's the address that you're calling from?
422 Stillhurst.
How many shots did you hear, ma'am?
I think we heard about 4 shots.
Hi. I don't know. There's a guy in front of my house. He's on the floor. We heard...
What address are you calling from, ma'am?
422 Stillhurst Avenue.
Is he awake and breathing?
Is he breathing, Mom?
Following the report, officers with the Baldwin Park Police Department quickly arrived at the scene and saw 43-year-old Darius Wong lying motionless on the sidewalk. He had been shot by 22-year-old Eduardo Roberto Medina Berriman, who was now indiscriminately shooting at arriving police officers.
34 shots are being fired. Shots are being fired. I'll be to the front of 42. Shots fired, shots fired. There's a male with a rifle. Continuing shots towards my patrol unit. Suspects in the B wearing a black and white flannel. I'm going to 32. I got him, dude.
You down?
Where's your head, brother? Where you hit, brother?
They hit me right in the face, bro. They went through the punch on my head. Okay.
The officers had managed to shoot and incapacitate Berriman, or so they thought. Although one of his bullets had gone through a windshield and struck an officer in the face during the shootout, they managed to radio in Berriman's last location, allowing Officer Riveros and his team to approach from the other end of the street.
Where's he at? Where's he at? 41, where are you, son? Go back inside! Go inside!
Just as Riveros was clearing the area, he was struck by gunfire from Berriman, who, despite being injured, continued shooting indiscriminately, preventing officers from getting to Riveros or even Darius Wong. With the officers desperate to rescue their colleague, they quickly mobilized an air unit to pinpoint Berriman's exact location and slowly advanced on the suspect.
Okay, he's going to be down on his back in that left area beneath the columns. He is conscious with his head leaning forward.
Can we get a color of the house? Let's get another car. Let's get another car. We gotta get the car. Let's get another car. Let's get another car. We can move up.
Let's move. Somebody on to that team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Where is he at? Where is he at?
I don't see him. Drag him and go. Drop the gun. Drop.
He's right here in this area.
Where's he at?
He's right here. He's right here.
Ooh, where's the suspect?
Right here. Right in front of me. 4-2.
I got him. He's moving. Don't move. Don't move. Cover us. I got him.
Following his arrest, Berriman was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder with special circumstances, 2 counts of attempted murder, and unlawful possession of an assault weapon. As for Officer Riveros, he succumbed to his injuries at the Los Angeles County USC Medical Center and was honored with a permanent memorial locker at the police station. Unfortunately, he is not the last officer on our list to die in the line of duty. On March 15, 2024, New Mexico State Police Patrolman Justin Hare pulled over after spotting a white BMW with a flat tire on Interstate 40 near Tucumcari, New Mexico, and initiated an impromptu welfare check on the stranded motorist. Unknown to him, he had just pulled up behind a multi-state fugitive named Jeremy Smith.
Taking care of B97. Hey, bud.
Got a flat tire. You can help me?
What are you needing?
Just a tire. I need a ride to the store. You get me there.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick, but nobody's open tonight.
Well, that's fine. I get to town. I just come back to get the car.
Okay, go ahead and go to the front of my car real quick. I'll meet you up there real quick. I'll get.
Just as Hare lowered his guard and agreed to give a ride, Smith shot him point blank in the face, then went to the driver's side and shot him 2 more times. Jeremy, who had once escaped from a South Carolina jail facility and evaded police for nearly 3 hours before being recaptured, then commandeered the officer's vehicle with Hare still in the car. The career felon, whose criminal record began at age 16, had only recently been released on parole in December 2023, and barely 3 months later, he was driving to a remote location where he dumped the innocent officer's body before crashing the vehicle after it began emitting an emergency duress signal since he wouldn't respond to several requests directed at Officer Hare. With the vehicle's emergency signal, it didn't take very long for other officers to locate Smith's abandoned vehicle and the dying officer.
You can't find him or what?
Is that here?
What?
966.
What?
It's 966 here.
Yes.
Son of a.
Hare would have been behind him.
He said he was walking on the road, bro.
We're gonna keep pushing. Yeah, let's go.
Entry
961 Norcom. 961 Norcom out of 966 off the 311 exit. He's 10-7, 10-7.
Even though Officer Hare was still breathing when the officers got to him, he eventually succumbed to his injuries 2 hours later at a local hospital. Hare wasn't the only victim. Investigators later discovered the vehicle the suspect had been driving belonged to 52-year-old Phoenicia Machado Foray, a paramedic from Marion County, South Carolina, whom Smith had kidnapped and executed execution style less than 48 hours before his encounter with Officer Hare. They were dealing with a cold-blooded killer, and the hunt for Jeremy Smith was on. 2 days after brutally killing Officer Hare, Smith made the mistake of using his card at a gas station in Albuquerque.
He came in here twice and he's on foot.
What'd you say for a bag of chips and then his cool cigarette?
It was after him or before him?
It was right before him. Because I had problems scanning his damn bed that day.
You guys think that's him? Yes.
Following the confirmation by the attendants that he had been there earlier, Bernalillo County deputies surrounded the entire area and soon flushed the killer out of his hiding place.
10-4, so we have a large perimeter with visual containment of the entire area. Hey bro, come here. I got a BMA. Come up here. Come up here. Roxanne, he's running. Get over here, bro! He's running westbound. He's running westbound.
Yeah, 31.
Just hold your perimeters. Units on that west side, maintain your perimeter. Maintain your perimeter. I'm behind you now.
Back here. In the backyard, update to possible.
Stop!
She's done that trailing was. Shots fired, shots fired.
10-4, Lincoln 3, shots fired.
All 3 4.
Come here, bro.
He's right here! Stop moving! Stop!
Stop!
Shots fired! Considering shots.
Moving! Roll over! Roll over! You guys okay?
Yeah.
Roll over! Look at me!
Following his arrest and persecution, Smith pled guilty in federal court, admitting to multiple counts, including carjacking resulting in death and kidnapping resulting in death. He has been sentenced to life in prison. Officer Justin Hare had been a deeply respected community figure, a volunteer firefighter, and a dedicated father whose third daughter was born a few months after his passing. To honor his memory, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation provided his family with a mortgage-free home. In police work, you never want to make a call on something before you've got all the facts. Well, the same goes for today's sponsor, FreeCash, a super popular platform used by over 70 million people. But how does it work? Well, despite the name, FreeCash isn't just handing out money for nothing. It's not a get-rich-quick platform, but it is a rewards platform. It connects users with brands across games, apps, and surveys. Think of it like this. Instead of brands spending big bucks on adverts people just scroll past, FreeCash lets them reward users for trying things and completing offers. So you get a piece of the pie instead of it all just going to the advertising company. You just choose an offer, follow the requirements, keep the app tracking switched on so your progress can be verified, and then FreeCash updates your reward once everything's confirmed. Now, you may have seen comments online about rewards taking a while to appear or accounts being frozen, but offers can take time to be tracked and verified, while routine account checks help prevent fraud. They also released a statement explaining their business model and other useful facts. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Plus, with a 4.6 Trustpilot rating, FreeCash is your trusted place to turn screen time into reward time. So what are you waiting for? Complete your first offer today through my link below, and eligible users will get a tasty $10 bonus, getting you nearly halfway to the $25 cash out point. Thanks to FreeCash for sponsoring today's video. Unfortunately though, not every good deed is rewarded. Just like Hare, this next officer made the fatal error of trying to help a cold-blooded killer.
Multiple shots fired! Multiple shots fired! Cop down! There is a cop down!
On May 30th, 2024, the Minneapolis Police Department received numerous reports concerning an active shooting on Blaisdell Avenue and promptly dispatched nearby officers to the location. One of the closest officers to the scene was 36-year-old Minneapolis Police Department Officer Jamal Mitchell.
Squad 512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location, bleeding.
512 copy.
Hey, are we on? Hey! Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside?
Mitchell didn't know it, but the man lying on the floor was 35-year-old Mustafa Ahmed Muhammad, and he was the active gunman. Although Officer Mitchell was attempting to provide medical assistance, Mohammed, who had sustained injuries from a different shooter, fatally shot the officer as additional officers arrived at the location.
Suspect is a black male wearing a hoodie. Camera gets shot at here. 20 seconds in place. Camera actively shooting. Where? Copy. Actively shooting. 22nd Blaisdell.
Where? Where's the guy shooting?
That guy, come here. Get on the ground. Yeah, go. Watch out, watch out.
Yeah, we have multiple shots fired. Multiple shots fired.
Where is he? Copy. Multiple shots being fired. Multiple still being fired.
Cop down. There is a cop down. Middle of the street. 191, 2 blocks out. We're moving forward up the fire now. Somebody actually went around the back and took a shot at him. Go around if you can get around that corner.
I'm going to be,
Oh, right there, I see him. He's down. Move up. 1 second. Hold up. 22nd Street. Come on. Reload. Reload. I got you. Stay around 22nd and 21st. We're shooting somewhere between the blocks. Copy. Stay away from 22nd and 21st. Blaisdell is shooting from that block. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Anyone else? Anyone else? No, no. Hey, get down, get down.
Mohammed was shot and killed in the altercation. Officer Mitchell was rushed to Hennepin Healthcare, but he succumbed to his wounds barely an hour later. Posthumously, Mitchell was awarded the Minnesota Law Enforcement Medal of Honor, a Purple Heart, and even had a street named after him. Next, we examine a case where officers knew they were dealing with an armed and dangerous criminal, but still had a job to do. On March 26, 2025, after a year-long joint investigation into a multi-million-dollar drug trafficking network operating across Northern California, the Yuba Sutter Regional SWAT team arrived at the home of 62-year-old Rick David Oliver. Although they were there to serve an arrest warrant, it was never going to be that simple.
Exit the resident. Yuba County Sheriff's Department with the search warrant 1720. Exit 4. Exit the resident.
Pull it out, pull it out. 18 seconds. 18 Side door. Hey, drop. Side door. Go. Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Don't do it. Sheriff's office. Don't do it. Don't get me here. Let me see your hands. I want your back. Don't do it. Show me your hands now. You got a gun. You got a gun.
Leading the team was Sergeant Trum and Officer Rodarte, and as they entered the room, they could see that a man was hiding behind some storage totes, but could not see what he had in his hand. Unbeknownst to the officers, the suspect was armed with a loaded Magnum revolver. As soon as the officers ordered him to show his hands, Oliver began firing at them, striking Rodarte below his ballistic vest, before Trum was able to neutralize him.
Pick this up. We got it. Lock, breach. You want to hold it? You gotta get in there, less lethal. Shots fired.
By the time other members of the Yuba Sutter Regional SWAT team reached the room, Oliver was already dead.
Over here. What do you got?
Officer Rodarte was rushed to the Adventist Health and Rideout Hospital, where he tragically succumbed to his wounds. This next officer's death was a result of a far more bizarre circumstance. On June 5, 2025, Chicago police officers Crystal Rivera and Carlos Baker were on their usual city patrol when they spotted an individual, later identified as Jalen Arnold, with an unusual bulge in his jacket and attempted to speak with him. Rather than complying with the directives of the officers, Arnold attempted to evade them on foot, initiating a high-intensity pursuit that concluded with a fatal outcome.
Yeah.
Come here.
Hey!
Give us your hands.
Let me see your hands, bro! Let me see your hands!
Arnold had fled into an apartment building where the officers encountered another armed suspect, later identified as Adrian Rucker, armed with a rifle. Seeing another suspect with a firearm, Baker panicked, fell backwards, and fired his gun, inadvertently striking Rivera, who was now in desperate need of medical attention.
Crystal, you good? 10-1, shot fired at the police!
We have a 10-1. We need an ambulance.
You need an ambulance! Ambulance, now! I can't get my partner!
We're rolling an ambulance for 82nd and Rental. We are rolling an ambulance.
Squad, my partner's hit! My partner's hit! Give me an ambulance, now!
We have an officer shot. 10-1, 82nd and Rental. Officer shot. Officer shot. 82nd and Rental. 10-1. All units head over there. 82nd and Rental.
Squad, I can't get to my partner. I'm upstairs. Roll the SWAT team. Roll the SWAT team.
Officer shot. 663 charge. Okay, we have here. Are you running behind anybody?
Well, we're on the second floor. Hurry up. Come on, Chris. Hear me. Stay with me.
All right. What's the good location? I heard second floor. What's the good location for the second floor?
Officer Baker was initially unaware that he had discharged the round that struck his partner. His subsequent delay in reaching Officer Rivera yielded catastrophic results because by the time additional units and emergency medical personnel arrived on the scene, Rivera had succumbed to her injuries.
Yeah, Crystal, shot. Get her in the car. Get her in the car. Get her in the car now. Take this. Get her in the car. Get her in the car. Take her to university. Now. Squad, roll SWAT now.
Although the suspects, Arnold and Rucker, were eventually arrested with a large stash of firearms and narcotics for sale, the attention soon shifted to Baker, who was subsequently relieved of his job. As of mid-2026, he still faces an active COPA probe and a civil suit, but has not faced criminal charges for the discharge. Our next case takes us to Barron County, Wisconsin, where a deadbeat dad decided to take on the entire police force.
327, we have two officers down. He is set up with a rifle.
Down, officer, down, officer, down!
After failing to pay child support for months, a Barron County Circuit judge issued a bench warrant for the arrest of 50-year-old Glenn Douglas Perry after he failed to make a court appearance. The Barron County Sheriff's Department issued an explicit warning regarding Glenn Douglas Perry's volatile state and the fact that he owned multiple rifles. Consequently, on April 8, 2023, following the initiation of a traffic stop, Cheddick Police Officer Emily Breidenbach elected not to approach Perry and instead requested additional units. Upon the arrival of Cameron Police Officer Hunter Scheel, the two officers attempted to engage the suspect, who reportedly harbored significant animosity toward law enforcement.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired! Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
During the shootout, Perry had fatally wounded the two officers, but before going down, they had returned fire, injuring the suspect in the leg, severing his femoral artery. Eventually, backup arrived at the scene to finish what the brave officers had started.
Okay, we're approaching. Yeah, we see it. All right, it's on his left. All right, I got. Move the gun. I got lethal. Yep, I got lethal. Cover me. I got guns.
Subject is down. I believe the subject is down. There's 3 subjects down. Jess. Is he down?
31. I'm at 8 no.
He's down.
Get this rifle. Yep. I got lethal. You got that? Yep. Okay, roll him.
We got 2 officers down. We got 195. The bad guy's also shot.
You guys good? You both in the car. You both in the car. Hold on. Clear. Stand clear. I got it. Shields? No.
Bag's clear.
Front's clear. Front's clear. Got another rifle up front.
Neither Perry nor the officers survived the shootout, with each one of them dying from their injuries at the hospital. Approximately 370 miles northwest of America's Dairyland, we head to Chicago, Illinois, where 3 officers found themselves in the middle of a bloody shootout. On August 7, 2021, Chicago police officers Ella French, Carlos Yanez Jr., and Joshua Blaze spotted a Honda SUV with an expired registration plate and initiated a traffic stop. Inside the vehicle were Amonte and Eric Morgan, and an underage female passenger. As soon as the officers approached, they could see an open alcohol container and asked the passengers to get down. They had no idea just how insane this routine traffic stop was about to get.
How you doing, man? Do you have ID?
No.
Are you over 18?
I'm 18.
You're supposed to be wearing your seatbelt. That's why.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. We're gonna have you step out because I can see an open bottle of alcohol in the back, right? Is that all it is? I gotta ask if anyone has a concealed carry or a FOID. Does anyone got a concealed carry? Does anyone got a FOID or concealed carry? A concealed carry license or an FYD so you can carry a firearm?
We don't have a
Well, I gotta ask. No, it's because some people have FOIDs or concealed carry, so we have to ask. Okay, no problem. We're just gonna have you step out. If you want security, I'll come around and grab your ID.
All right, you're gonna come out first?
And you guys have open liquor in the car. Are you from here? Wait, I'm gonna have you step out. Step out, you're gonna turn around and put your hands up, okay? That way?
You got open alcohol in the car. I'm mixing in there, man. You're doing too much. Right over here, right? I can't really use your phone off, man. You put your pocket, you put it up on top. Because I don't want nothing in your hands. What I said, the phone off and put it up on top of the car, you can put it in your pocket. You're not Alright. I understand that, but I don't want nothing in your hands. So you gotta put the phone down.
I understand. What's wrong? What we doing? What are we just asking you to put the phone? What we do wrong?
You got open alcohol in the car, man. Are you serious? I understand that, man. You're doing too much, man.
South on them bell from 63rd. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Please, it's my brother.
What do you have on you?
I don't have nothing.
Get on the ground!
Officer Olaf had just thwarted Eric's feeble attempt at escaping justice and was in the process of putting him in cuffs when everything changed, because back at the car, Amonte decided that enough was enough.
How old are you, sir?
Huh? I'm 21.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, check my ID.
We're just
You
gonna make
can
sure you
take my
guys
ID.
put that liquor in the back, right?
Yeah.
Slide right over here, right? If you can, I need you to shut the phone off, man. You can either put it in your pocket or you can put it up on top.
Why you say that?
Because I don't want nothing in your hands.
What you mean?
what I said. Put the phone off or put it up on top of the car, or you can put it in your pocket.
I'm on the phone with my person. This is for the police. I'm on the phone with.
I understand that, but I don't want nothing in your hands. So you gotta put the phone down. You gotta put the phone down.
I understand. What's wrong? What are we doing? What are we just asking you to put the phone? What do we do wrong though?
You got open alcohol in the car, man.
Check the car. You can check the car.
I understand that, man. You're doing too much, man.
I'm not doing that.
When you're doing too much, man.
Seeing his brother attempt to outrun the police, Imati found himself engaged in a losing struggle with Officer Yanez Jr., so he pulled out his concealed weapon and shot both Officers Yanez Jr. and Ella French. As soon as Officer Olaf heard the gunshots, he knew something had gone wrong and went back to handle the situation.
Alright guys, who's running out there? Somebody's running.
Gentlemen, 6 in front of the bell.
6 in bell, 6 in bell, 6 in bell, get the air clear. Who is?
Male black, wearing the blue cup jersey.
Alright, blue cup jersey, male black, he's running 6 in bell, 7637, I got the air.
Shots fired by the police. He's going 6-3. 6-3 Bell.
Although Amonte successfully fled the scene of the crime, he had sustained an injury and was subsequently apprehended in the vicinity. Eric was detained shortly thereafter by a local resident in a nearby residential area. The impulsive actions of Amonte tragically resulted in the death of Officer French, who had sustained a fatal head wound. As for Officer Yanez, he became partially paralyzed after getting shot 5 times in the head, neck, and shoulder, an assault that also led to the loss of his right eye. Amonte and Eric were ultimately convicted and sent to prison. But oddly enough, they aren't the only brothers cold-blooded enough to take the life of police officers for no reason. In October 2022, in Queensland, Australia, a woman reported that her husband, 46-year-old Nathaniel Train, was missing and suspected that he had been kidnapped by his brother and sister-in-law, Gareth and Stacey Train. As a result, Constables Matthew Arnold, Rachel McCrow, Kelly Burrow, and Randall Kirk were dispatched to the family property to do a welfare check. Little did they know that there were armed men lying in wait.
Cheers.
You guys just start?
Yeah, 4P.
Did they not?
Yep.
What was your name, sorry? What about you? Keely, Rachel, Matt.
She's our newest first year.
Oh, how new? When did you start?
Just started general phase.
Yeah.
Just started general phase.
January.
General phase.
General phase.
General? Mental phase? General phase?
Oh, gotcha.
First year? Yeah.
I mean,
So week 9 or something?
yeah, okay. So you FTO?
Within minutes of stepping into the property, they were hit with heavy fire from 3 armed suspects. According to the report, Nathaniel Train was among the shooters. He had not been kidnapped. Instead, he had joined his brother and sister-in-law to set an ambush for law enforcement. In an instant, they had killed Arnold and McCrow, leaving Burrow and Kirk to fight for their lives.
Hello. Hello.
Hey buddy, what's what we got?
He shot Rachel, I believe. I think she's dead. She shot him, I think. No, he's still walking. He's trying to walk around me.
So she shot him?
Oh no, she shot at him. There's 2 of them. They've got Matthew's gun now. Okay.
Now, mate, hang in there. What about the other 2? You got eyes on Keely and Matt?
Matt's not moving. Rachel's not moving now. And Keely I haven't seen.
And you're all pushing behind a tree?
Yes, but he's walking over. There's 2 of them.
Walking over towards you?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Mate, you got to look after yourself, buddy. All right, stay behind that tree. That's the only thing you got between him and her, and between you and him.
Yeah.
You got long rifles?
Yeah, long rifle and Dylan's Matthew's pistol.
Hang on, mate. Stay on the phone. Like, if you got to drop the phone, look after yourself.
Yep. They're just camped up. Both of them.
Mate, have you got any more trees behind you?
Nah, not a lot. He's coming over. Should I run?
Have you got trees behind you? You need back to the car?
Yeah, maybe.
Mate, do they know where you are?
Yes, they do.
Mate, can you, obviously scramble from tree to tree to try and retreat out of there?
I'll try.
To try and do that?
I can try. Want me to do that? They're coming, they're shooting. The other two officers. You good? I think I'm being shot.
Luckily, Burrow and Kirk were able to make it out alive and quickly called in for backup, leading to an intense 6-hour siege involving the Special Emergency Response Team and tactical helicopters. At the end of the siege, all 3 perpetrators were fatally shot by police after refusing to surrender. Although their motive was later deemed to be the protection of their property from encroachment, this next suspect took his acts of violence out into the world. Between May 8th and May 10th, 2021, San Luis Obispo County in California was hit by a string of robberies that left 4 businesses reeling. The first attack came in the early morning hours of May 8th after San Luis Obispo authorities were alerted to a commercial burglary on Higuera Street. Nearly a day later, a second business on the same street was targeted in a similar fashion. By scrutinizing the surveillance footage, detectives successfully connected the 2 incidents, concluding the crimes were the work of a single individual utilizing the same getaway vehicle, a GMC Envoy. Still, with the perpetrator masked, their true identity remained a complete mystery. By the early hours of May 10th, the situation escalated as authorities were notified that a third business on Farm Road had been hit. This was followed barely 90 minutes later by a 4th burglary at Ricardo Court. Upon reviewing the security footage, investigators observed the same GMC Envoy, solidifying the connection to the previous crimes. After conducting the background check, officers arrived at the residence of the investigation's prime suspect, 35-year-old Edward Garon, to execute a search warrant. Parked on the property was the same GMC Envoy linked to the prior burglaries. Although Garon had a criminal history, it consisted mostly of minor non-violent offenses. As such, the officers did not know that they were walking into a very violent ambush.
Police department, search warrant, open the door, we're gonna force entry.
Garon?
Edward. Garon.
Edward, open the door. Edward, come out here.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Instead of complying, Garon barricaded himself and opened fire on the officers, killing Detective Luca Benedetti on the spot. Nonetheless, the officers had a job to do and would return fire as soon as they regrouped.
You okay, Steve?
Hit in the head and arm. Did you get it?
I think so. He came out, he pointed his gun at me.
I'm copy of headcount 4223. Response.
Injured and surrounded from all sides, Huron took his own life, bringing an end to his reign of terror. His actions had disrupted businesses and taken the life of an officer. As for this next suspect, he was willing to do anything to escape justice.
He's trying to pit maneuver. He's been pit. All units slow down. He's been pit.
The entire ordeal began in January 2021 after Homeland Security investigations began a narcotics investigation into 39-year-old Omar Felix Cueva, a career criminal and drug trafficker with a violent criminal history. By February 2021, the HSI were ready to make an arrest, knowing that Cueva was on his way to Las Cruces to complete a drug deal. They then requested assistance from the New Mexico State Police to conduct a traffic stop and arrest him along the highway. As a result, 28-year-old Officer Darian Jarrett initiated a traffic stop on Cueva, citing dark window tints and triggering the start of a tragic string of events.
Afternoon, sir. My name is Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. You mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more. Dark? Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got a registration for the vehicle? Yes, sir. I'll need registration and your driver's license as well. Got paperwork I gotta do. Nope. Hey, real quick. You have a firearm ready? Yeah. Oh no, I see. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? Alright, hold on. Alright, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Without a second thought, Cueva emptied an entire clip on Officer Jarrett before getting into his vehicle and speeding off. Since Cueva's arrest was already a high-profile case, swarms of police vehicles soon heard of the unwarranted violence and began converging on the fleeing suspect.
Suspect is
touching on the shoulder right now. He's touching on the shoulder.
With so many officers out to get him, it was only a matter of time before someone did.
1333 Central LCPD is trying to pit maneuver. He's been pit. All units slow down. He's been pit.
Direction of traffic.
Thanks to the bravery of Las Cruces police officer Adrian De La Garza, who was struck and wounded during the final exchange, Cueva was killed before he could hurt another soul. Sadly, Officer Darian Jarrett did not survive Cueva's unwarranted assault and was declared dead at the scene. Next, we head to Pinal County, Arizona, where another traffic stop quickly escalated into a wild gun battle. On June 2nd, 2025, the Apache Junction Police Department received a disturbing call about a driver brandishing his gun at motorists.
911, do you need police or medics?
Police. This guy's over here on freaking Ironwood. I'm headed south on Ironwood, and he's in a Tesla flashing his gun.
He's flashing his gun?
If he's scared, if he's scared, he needs to know how to handle a gun. But first of all, he's flashing it while my son's in the damn car. I'm about to get a license plate here. He's behind me, but this is ridiculous, man.
Soon enough, officers located the suspect, 37-year-old Roger Nunez, and initiated a traffic stop that quickly spiraled out of control.
You have any firearms in the car?
No weapons? Okay.
Nunez was lying, and it was very obvious. The officer then ordered him to step out of the vehicle, but Nunez decided to grab a pistol from the glove compartment before stepping out, forcing the officer to back off.
Oh, drop the gun! Want a gunpoint? Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
By this point, Nunez had betrayed all logic and continued walking in the opposite direction, asking the officers to shoot him. With the suspect now putting nearby residents at risk, officers decided to use non-lethal pepper balls, hoping to get him to surrender. It had the opposite effect.
Should be.
Burlington 5. West side containment.
Put the gun down! Put it down!
Watch it. His hands up.
Drop the gun!
Radio, speed advisory, westbound radio, shut down.
Hey, bro, drop the gun!
Mary 11, shots fired, shots fired.
As soon as the pepper balls were deployed, Nunez shot at the officers, forcing them to retaliate with several rounds before finally approaching him after he eventually surrendered.
Watch my fire.
I'm getting the weapon. Go ahead, Eric, go ahead. Don't move.
Roll over. Roll over.
Before he was arrested and taken to the hospital for his injury, Nunez had shot at the officers, striking Officer Gabriel Facio in the face and killing him. He is currently being held on a $2 million cash-only bond and faces multiple charges, including 1 count of first-degree murder, 7 counts of aggravated assault on law enforcement, and 2 counts of disorderly conduct with a weapon. In January 2026, the city of Apache Junction officially renamed a local street and a park in honor of Officer Gabriel Facio to ensure his ultimate sacrifice is never forgotten. Our next case takes us to Cherokee County, Georgia, for a late-night traffic stop with a bizarre ending. On the 16th of June 2021, Holly Springs Police Department Officer Joseph Burson and a shift supervisor spotted a vehicle going well above the speed limit and initiated a traffic stop. Inside the vehicle was 29-year-old Ansi Dolce, and although he cooperated with the officers at the initial stage, things soon took a turn for the worse.
Yes, sir. What's in your pockets?
2317, 715, unit 4.
Let me see what's in your hand there.
Code 4, you're running in Denver.
You can put it back in the
Go ahead.
If you're being honest with us, should get you out of here shortly. After we're done this.
Cherokee to 716, code 4.
Not at the moment, no. Why do you need a lawyer if what you're telling us is true?
Because you guys are about to arrest me.
Why?
2318.
Sorry?
I know the drill. You said you smell pot, so we're going to search the car. So you're going to arrest me and detain me.
Is there pot in there? How much? No. Just, no. Stop. Stop. Go back.
I'm sorry. I was going to the car.
715, cover turn.
Get on the ground! Stay on the ground! Turn down, turn down! When he comes 7, hands behind your back! Hands behind your back!
After admitting to having marijuana in his car, Dulce decided to make a run for it. Unfortunately for him, the officers were hot on his tail, tasing him repeatedly. It didn't stop Dulce. In fact, it motivated him to do the unthinkable.
3 at Harmony, 3 at Harmony.
With Officer Burson hanging onto the front door of the vehicle, Dulce fled in his car. He then dragged the 25-year-old officer along Hickory Road for nearly an entire mile until the vehicle crashed. Despite the situation he was in, Officer Burson successfully drew his weapon and shot Dulce. This led to the vehicle's eventual crash and enabled arriving units to apprehend the wounded suspect.
Get on the ground! Get more units!
Burson had suffered severe injuries from falling to the road moments before the crash, and although both he and the suspect were rushed to nearby hospitals, they were both pronounced dead that same evening. Thanks again to Free Cash for sponsoring today's video. Remember to use my link below to grab a $10 bonus when completing your first offer. Click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.